Hey, what's going on, my fellow collectors? Jim here with another review. Tonight, let's check out this awesome Hot Wheels 1/18th scale Batmobile. Now, this is the Elite version from the 1989 movie. It is a limited edition to, I think it was like 9,000 something, so like almost 10,000. There are some differences. This thing is absolutely beautiful. There are some things that I don't like about it, but there's plenty that I do like about it. So yeah, let's get it off the stand and take a closer look at it. Okay, so off the stand, like I said, I don't have the box for this because I bought this guy so long ago. Funny story too, we used to have season passes to Six Flags, and you know how they have that store at Six Flags that sells all the figures and all like the kind of memorabilia like that. I remember every time we went into that store, I saw this up on a very, very high shelf. It was all dusty, and I was always like, man, that is an awesome looking Batmobile. I'm gonna take that home one of these days. And my girlfriend actually ended up getting it for me one time that we were there. And at Six Flags, this thing cost like $119 or something like that it was. So very, very high price point. I don't think it's anywhere near that price point now. You could probably find them on eBay for like maybe like 80 bucks, maybe even cheaper. Because there's another version that is just like this. That really the only thing about the limited edition is the gold, which is actually not movie accurate. So I guess it's more or less just your preference. But I mean, as you can see over the years, I have gotten some smudges on the rubber wheels here. And I am completely missing the plastic piece of this part of the canopy. Have no idea whatever happened to that, because I've had this guy on display for a long time and didn't even realize it till I cracked him out to take a closer look at him in this review. Now, of course, he does come in a nice window box that does show the Batmobile. And of course, you do get this piece that comes with it. Of course, it's all screwed down and everything like that. But it's a nice little plaque that you can place the Batmobile on. And it does have a little plaque here that shows the Batman symbol and says, 1989 movie Batmobile. It does show it's that is the Elite. And I actually kept the cardboard piece that was on the back because I thought that was just a very, very cool scene. So this is more or less how I have it displayed in my collection, with this kind of behind it. I think that looks pretty cool. Now, taking a closer look at the Batmobile itself, I mean, right off the bat, it's awesome looking. It's got weight to it. You can tell it's definitely a quality product. It's got rubber wheels. We do have, wheels that will turn, and it does turn with the steering wheel inside. Just very, very beautifully detailed. Very, very beautifully detailed. All the gold parts and everything like that. I will say the one thing that I don't like too much about it is that it's not the right color black. And maybe that's another reason that it's a, kind of like a limited edition. But like, for instance, here's a smaller Hot Wheels car. This is a very, very glossy black, so that's not a very good comparison. But you know what I mean? It definitely, the Batmobile of the 1989 movie didn't have such a gray hint to it. It was definitely more black. But taking a closer look at this bad boy, you can see they really did some nice detail work on the engine components. And these are the parts that are, of course, painted gold. We do get some reds and some greens and silvers in there. Really nice. The sculpt of it is just, beautiful. The tires are rubber, and of course they do rotate. The inside of the rim is actually gold, but we do get the silver bat on there, so that's really cool. We get the nice kind of, all the correct, little sculpted lines and details all over. The front of it looks absolutely amazing. There is no light up features, but the lights look great. The little turbine up here looks great. We do have the guns on the top. Same thing on this side. Really nice, detail work here, but again, we get the gold colors. We do have the gold colors for like what I always thought were the fuel, where they put the fuel at. The wings look great. I believe they're the right size. And of course, looking at the back, really, really nice. On the back, again, we have gold paint for all here. for the engine turbine. Now as far as the features, this is one feature where this will lift up in the back. Very, very cool looking engine inside there, or turbine. We get nice hints of like turquoise color, some white, some red in there. Hopefully the camera's picking all that up. But just really, really cool detailed look all inside there. So that is one feature that this, you know, will open up. We get the nice little grills here on the back, which are accurate to the film. Coming around to the front, this portion does pull out. So you can pull that out to show off some cool little details and wires and everything like that. Even though we didn't really see that until Batman Returns, this part coming out. It's still a pretty cool little feature that we do have on this Batmobile. And as far as the guns on the top, what you do is you just kind of push these down and it just flip over to reveal the machine guns. So that's a pretty cool little feature. And the guns themselves look really cool. You get nice, you know, sculpted detail all in there. Again, we get the gold hints, which seems to be the kind of, you know, theme of this special edition. Is just all these gold colors. But now the machine guns themselves don't move or rotate or do anything. It's just this kind of flipping motion that'll flip them back into place. Cockpit looks really, really cool, except for it's missing the one windshield. Now, of course, this can you know, move forward just like it did in the movie, so it's very, very cool. I love that feature, so you can display it, you know, move forward or back. And then we get a bunch of awesome detail on the inside. Up on the back here, we get a little bit of details. The seats look really, really nice. Very cool. We do get some cool little gadgets and everything down here in the cockpit. And then on the inside of the cockpit, hopefully the camera's going to be picking this up, or if I can get in there somehow with the light. It's mainly, it looks like it's mainly just kind of stickers. But they look really, really great. We get awesome, awesome detail. It's kind of sticker decals inside there that just really make it look awesome. And it's all over the place. You get the TV on the one side. It even has the orange buttons down there. You do have the gear shifters, all 3 gear shifters. They look great. You do have the steering wheel, which does turn. You know, you can turn that side to side, and that will, you know, rotate the wheels as you do that. It does have the bat symbol on the front of it. But yeah, the inside is just really, really cool. Even for it just being stickers, it's just great detail work all throughout it. They did a really nice job on the inside of that. Just very cool. But yeah, I mean, if you collect any kind of, you know, Batmobiles of any size, of any Hot Wheels, this might be one you want to look into. Here's I think this is a little bit bigger than a 1/64" scale, so you can see how big, you know, this figure, or the 1/18 scale is compared to like your standard size Hot Wheel. But this Hot Wheel actually is pretty cool as well, because you can actually move the cockpit on this one as well. So very cool. Now, how I have them displayed is I use my little Michael Keaton Mattel movie Batman. I just kind of have him standing next to him. So it kind of looks like he's in scale with that. So that's pretty cool. That's how I have him displayed in my collection, just kind of standing next to it. He wouldn't fit in there or anything like that. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick look at this awesome, awesome Batmobile from the Tim Burton 1989 Batman movie. Very cool. Like I said, this is the special collector's edition elite version, so they only made about 10,000 of these, or whatever the number was. Like I said, but that might turn some people off because it is a little bit, you know, color-wise, you know, not movie accurate. But again, a very, very beautiful piece. I don't know if I showed you guys the bottom, but you can see we get really nice details on the wheels. But I will tell you that, I mean, it picks up your fingerprints. You know, this is one you don't want to touch too much. Like every time I touch this back wheel, I'm leaving marks and fingerprints all over it. But yeah, very, very cool Batman Batmobile. And like I said, you could just either leave it in the box or put it on. I usually leave this piece on here just so it kind of stabilizes a little bit. There is a hole like from where the initial screw went into. Just gives it a little bit of stability while it's on the shelf, so it doesn't go rolling on you while it's on your shelf. It'll stay nice and in place. And then I pop this in the back of it just to give it some more coolness. And then I pop good old Batman as he stands next to it. But yeah, guys, that was a look at the Hot Wheels 1/18th scale Elite Special Collector's Editions Batmobile. Very, very cool Batmobile for the collection. But yeah, that was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.